Good evening, this is writer and director Tennyson E Stead, founding member of 8-Sided Films, here with another 8-Sided blog. I'll tilt this in here just a little bit. It's late at night, and this is going to be a quick one, but I wanted to take a quick second today and talk about a question I got this week on LinkedIn, which brings back some issues we've covered on previous blogs, which is, as a screenwriter, when all production companies apparently want to see is an agent, and when all agents are interested in is consistent ongoing work from production companies, how is anybody supposed to actually break into screenwriting at all? And the answer to this question is actually a lot simpler than people think. It's not to sort of target one or the other of these areas of the industry and somehow find an entry point. It's just to get involved in show business. If you're trying to sell screenplays, then the first 5 or 10 or however many screenplays you sell inevitably are going to be to people who know you personally and know your work and know that you can solve a problem that they have, either by selling them a spec that you've written that they can produce, which answers their production needs, or by writing something that suits their needs. And if you're going to be there to fill that gap at that particular moment in time when they need that thing, it's going to be because you know that they need it. The only way that happens is if you're already there and already paying attention to their needs, which means you've got to be doing other stuff with these people. You've got to be helping them with their productions. You've got to be investing in the community around you in whatever way you can, whether it's helping people with their social media, whether it's helping people with theater strikes, or production builds, or whatever the case may be. You've got to make investments in the show business community. And as people start to see the value of those investments, and as they lean on your presence and anticipate your presence more and more, you start to see who needs your writing and why they need it, and you can put yourself in a position to answer those needs when they come up. But if you're not invested and you're not involved, you're not going to know when or how those needs are going to arise. And then you're just dependent on strangers deciding to produce your content, and that's where the whole agent production company sort of paradigm becomes your only answer to any problem. So you want to avoid that. And the only real objection to this philosophy is the idea that, I'm a writer. I just want to write. I just want to sell screenplays. That's my investment in the show business community. That's the only investment I'm prepared to make. Okay. But the thing about show business is that it's about people, first and foremost. And it's about the relationships between people. That's what shows are. So if it's just you and the page, and that's all you're interested in, I frankly urge you to stop writing screenplays and to start writing novels or short stories, because that medium is going to serve your interests much more directly and much more completely. So, how do you break into screenwriting? You invest in the show business community, and you help people answer their needs, and then when those needs include your writing, you've already at that point made sure that your writing is well structured and well written and well composed. Your scene work is tight enough that there isn't anyone who can answer those needs more directly than you. Then you're in a pretty good position to offer them exactly what they need, and they'll be grateful to receive it. So The next time they have a need, you'll be more likely to get the call before anybody else. And as you build up clients, eventually your work becomes steady enough where it makes sense to hire an agent, because they can just milk off of the income that you have, and then it's up to them to try and justify you paying them by supplementing that income and expanding on it and growing your business. And that's how you start to find production companies outside of your community. This has been another 8-sided blog. It's time for me to turn in. I hope you are all having a great evening. Oh, if you like these videos, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button down below for more from 8-sided films. And have yourself a great evening. Take good care. Bye-bye.